Hello my gorgeous light beings, my healers, my star seeds. Welcome back to my channel, The Pleiadian Priestess. As always, I have a juicy reading in store for you guys. And the topic of today's reading is who is sending evil eye your way. Okay, we're keeping it going with the spooky series. I'm getting more into deep or ominous, airy topics. So who is sending evil eye your way? And why are they jealous and or envious of you? Why are they sending evil eye your way? We're going to get into that as well. So you get a pretty full picture of who this person is and why they're acting this way, okay? So keep in mind that people who send evil eye aren't always intentionally doing it, and some people are intentionally doing it. It doesn't matter why they're doing it, who they are. We're just going to get into it so you can better protect yourself, okay, this spooky season. Because if anybody's sending anything your way, now would probably be the best time for anything to get at you. Because as we know, during Halloween or Samhain, the veil gets pretty thin. So it's easier for things to get at you. So up your protection, that kind of thing. So it's better for you to know than not know. So stick around and, we're going to get into it. So for group 1, we have teamwork. For group 2, we have curiosity. And for group 3, we have night. Child. So you're going to choose the image, the card, the number 1 through 3 that calls out to you the most, honestly. And as always, I will see you gorgeous people at your reading. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 1s. Welcome to your reading. If you chose group 1, teamwork, the number 1, the energy of group 1, then welcome to your reading. Today, we're going to be getting into who is sending evil eye your way, why, and why may they be jealous or envious of you. Because some people just be, looking at you for whatever reason and you don't really even know why. Okay, so we're going to get a little bit into the why. But before we get started on your reading, I am doing a $55 special for the month of October only. It's $55 for 30 minutes of readings, up to 2 questions. You will get a format of reading just like this, but it's your own private YouTube link, your own private YouTube reading. So if anyone is interested in that, it's only for the month of October. Snatch them up while they're hot. Just email me at ThePleiadianPriestess@gmail.com. My email is also in the description box below, because sometimes I get confused if it's the Pleiadian Priestess or just Pleiadian Priestess. I'd be forgetting, child. But anyway, all the information you may need is in the description box below. But now getting into your reading, here we have teamwork. The thing about your card is when I started shuffling and asking for a card for group 1, this card shot straight out, not even a few seconds later. So it was giving someone who may be very open with their evil eyes, someone you may know of already, someone you may know doesn't like you, they're jealous of you, and or envious of you, and they've shown like dislike for you already, kind of thing. They're not hiding their dislike. Because group 2, it took forever. It took like a few minutes for their card to come out. For you guys, it was a few seconds. So I do feel like for you guys, this person is very much in your proximity. So teamwork says teamwork. So it could be somebody you work with or someone you have had to work with before in a group project, whether it's school, whether it's work, something like that, or maybe even someone you may have collaborated with on something. If you don't have the most conventional jobs. I know some YouTubers, if you have a tarot channel, you may collaborate with another YouTuber, and the YouTuber may come to you and say, oh my gosh, I love your channel. Can I collaborate with your channel? Knowing the whole time they're sending evil eye your way and they're infiltrating your little bubble. So that could be something specific for someone, because that came through. So practice discernment, because not everybody goes to school and not everybody has a regular 9-to-5 job. So whatever format you may have is someone you have worked with before, someone you have worked closely with. And like, I don't think they hold back their dislike for you. Okay, it could have been like I'm hearing a frenemy situation. I can't even talk properly, guys. That's crazy. It's a friends to enemies situation. So you used to be friends with this person, and now they're your enemy because maybe you're more successful than them, kind of vibe, Maybe you guys both started the same time in the same field, and you kind of skyrocketed or got more famous than them, or started doing better than them, became more successful, and now it's just like, you know what I mean? So we're going to get more into it. I do want to get one more card from this deck to see if we can get any more insight onto who this person may be. But as we can see in this teamwork card, we have a hawk, which what I believe is a hawk, and the rest of them are crows. So obviously this one is sticking out as the more superior bird, the more well-liked bird, okay? Because crows do get a bad rep for not many people liking them. And if you're traveling with a bunch of misfits or even crows, you know what I mean? Because they're called like murder of crows. Like, ugh, if you're hanging out with not the best crowd and you stand out amongst them as being the more superior, more strong, more well-liked bird, of course, you're going to stand out like a sore thumb. So that could be something as well. Maybe you're taller, bigger, more successful. There's something about you that stands out when you're with your friends and they just blend into the background, and that could make them upset. Okay, and then here we have freedom. So yeah, it could be a friend or person you kind of disconnected from, you gained your freedom from. This could even be an ex. That's what I'm hearing for some of you. This could be an ex who you left behind, you gained freedom from, and now they're sending evil eye away because you seem happy without them. And now I'm hearing Happy Without Me by Chloe and Halle. Is basically what I was talking about with the ex situation, where this person is like upset that you're happy without them, okay? So go listen to that song if you feel called to do so. I do feel called to read from the book for this one, so I might just do that. But let me get some other cards out first. Who is sending evil eye my group one's way, please, Spirit? Can you be as clear as possible? Because there's a lot of people out there that may be sending evil eye. Feel called to watch more than one group if you feel called to. Who's sending evil eye my group one's way? Because everyone sends evil eye, but they send it for different reasons. So if you have more than one person you think is sending evil eye, yeah, you can go to another pile or another group. I don't really do piles here. We have dragon and the otter. Look, they used to be playing and laughing and having a good old time. Now they send evil eye away. So it could be someone in your immediate circle. Please be careful, guys. People out here be hating for no reason, y'all. It makes no sense. Just because you may be better at something than them or more successful at this time in your life, it's just a problem. I do know that some friends prefer you to be happy and they want you to have a good life, but not when you're doing better than them, you're happier than them, you're more successful than them, you're boot up or married or having your first child and they're just still single and miserable. Those kinds of things. And like I said in the intro, people don't intentionally send evil eye your way. Some people don't. They just look at you and they're like, ugh, why does she have that? Why does she deserve that? And I don't, kind of vibe. And then it turns into evil eye, and it may end up inadvertently hurting you because they're so close to you and so attuned in your energy. So this could be a friend where they're playful with you and it seems to be someone you trust, you letting your guard down around, okay? And then here we have dragon, which is spirit. Interesting. I don't know how this always happens. All the cards should be able to fit the same, unless it's not straight, or I just put the cards not straight, who knows. But anyway, yes, this could be someone you go to school with, because that's the vibe that I'm getting with the dragon. This card came out in yesterday's reading about what your ancestors, which of your ancestors or passed on loved ones wants to get in contact with you and what they want to say. This card came out for one group. So you could be from that same group. You could be getting a lot of signs about this person in your life and you're just ignoring the signs. But when I see this card, or when I saw this card in yesterday's reading, I thought of the show American Dragon, Jake Long, and how he was like a kid in high school, essentially, dealing with all the high school problems. So it was like you're in a friend group or with a friend who's mentally still in high school, and they think everything's a competition, that everyone is like, I have to do this first and be this way first and get the best grades. And it's just like they're still operating on that childlike mentality, and it's kind of like trickling down onto you. Interesting. Okay, so I want to read from the book what teamwork is all about. It's 48. So, crows have mastered teamwork. Mobbing is one example of how crows work together on a common goal. When an intruder or a predator enters their territory, the birds jump into orchestrated action. Each member of the group holds an advantageous position in fighting off the threat. If your situation is a bit more complex or you could use an extra hand, teamwork will be the solution to finding success. Call upon your team, your family, or your friends to assist you when facing a challenge that requires more than you can comfortably handle. Teamwork strengthens bonds, creates positive memories, and reinforces an awareness that you are not alone. Now you see how they said your team, your family, your friends, and then we have the friends and the otters here, all friendly and everything, definitely giving the vibe of that. And then freedom here, we have okay, you know what it's also giving me? How sometimes when you grow up in a disadvantaged neighborhood, the ghetto, for example, and you make it out, the people who are still stuck in the ghetto behind you are envious of you for finding your freedom and finding that financial success or something. And then it always seems like when you come back, they start heckling you even more. I always use the example of the Michael Jackson Bad video, where he goes off to this big fancy school full of, mostly white rich, probably trust fund babies, and he's the odd one out because he comes from the ghetto. But there, it's like everyone is kind of on an even playing field because we're here to learn. We're not here to show off our most famous clothes or not show off our money or fancy cars. We're all just here to learn, and whoever got here, I guess, kind of deserves to be here because you got in the school period, That's the kind of energy that's coming through a little bit. But then when he goes back home, Michael, the character in the bad music video, the long format version, not the short one, the long one. So if you want to know what I'm talking about and you haven't seen a long, bad version, the kind of movie-esque one, probably 15 minutes long, then that's the one I'm talking about. You can go watch it as well. So basically, he comes back from his fancy, rich school, and his friends are always there waiting for him. They're about 3 people. And he comes back and they're like, oh, do you want to come out later tonight? Do you want to hang out, run the streets, the mob, the streets? So you know what I mean? Like I said, a group of crows are a murder. And they said that they be mobbing people. That they be giving crows a bad name. They're so little. But anyway, one of the main guy friend is asking, oh, you want to come out and hang with us later? Da, 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 da. And it's like, no, I just got back from school. I'm tired. Oh, you changed up on us. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, you think you better than us now? He's like, I'm just saying I'm tired. What do you want from me, And then he's going somewhere on the train and they end up trying to jump him or something in the train station. And that's when the music video starts with the whole bad. And his people jump down from the top of the place and they start dancing behind him. And he's like, you think you bad? That kind of energy. That's what I'm getting from this energy right here. It's like friends or people who you grew up with or grew up around. It could be a group of people. It could be one person, because it seems like when this person is trying to mob this one person, all these people who are the same, from the same place, with the same energy, same low vibrational energy, trying to mob the person, bully the person, or a predator, and kind of bring them down. Then we have freedom, where we have these crows who are sitting here, and they may look like this crow, but this crow was much bigger, and this crow has flowers, So this crow is being celebrated, and these crows are not. They're just sitting there watching, And it's kind of giving me the buildings in the background, how sometimes, I feel like it's in every neighborhood, but they call them the projects. So you guys grew up in the projects and your friends aren't as successful as you, and they're setting evil out your way because of that, because you got out the hood, essentially, is the vibe that's coming through. But I'm going to get some more cards to try to figure out who this person is. Today I'm using, look at that, another one of my spooky decks. This is the Horror Tarot. I've used it many a time already, so I don't have to open it. Who is sending evil out in my group? Ooh, we have the Emperor. Wow. And this dragon is kind of giving me the same energy. This is giving me father. A father could be sending evil out your way because you are more successful than he is. You make more money than he is. A father figure or a mentor is what I'm getting as well. I want to get up so bad and see if these are even straight, because I just can't. Nope. See, I know it. I'm like, why can I not put them straight when I'm sitting down? It don't make no sense to me, guys. So I need all the cards to fit, Okay. So Don't mind me, just scooch you closer. We have Emperor. Who is sending evil eye in my group? One's way, please, Spirit. This could be like a group leader is the vibe that I'm getting as well. Here we have Seven of Wands. Interesting. We have Five of Wands in reverse. Maybe someone you know of and someone who's always constantly trying to compete with you. Here we have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's definitely giving work. Maybe a superior. Maybe a superior at work is jealous of you. Or envious of you. They're sending evil eye your way. Because it's funny how this guy is actually giving someone the stink eye, the evil eye. He's like, look at you. You know? So someone who has more power than you is definitely the vibe that's coming through. Which could be why we have this hawk here. And they said in the card, when they do feel like, when they feel a threat towards their, you know, well-being or safety, they start mobbing people, and each bird has their own individual, you know, what do they say, job in order to take this predator down. So this could be someone who acts as though they're trying to help you, but they're actually a predator or predatorial, whatever you want to say for it. Very interesting. Someone you could have grown up with, someone who's older than you, or just like a father figure in general is something that's coming through as well. So I gotta be careful out there, guys. Seven of Wands, this could be someone who you've had to like defend yourself against plenty of times. So maybe you may feel singled out at work sometimes. They constantly always, oh, you know, teamwork is also giving me how all the team like comes together. The what would we call them? How all the employees come together and make fun of or clown or collectively hate the boss. But the boss purposely singles only you out. And we want to know why. Like, why are they always bullying just you? Or they may do this to everyone. And it's because maybe some older people are mad that younger people have more prestige than them. They may think that you didn't work hard for anything. They may think that you just get whatever you want, or you may have that energy of I'm going to succeed wherever I go, and they don't like the optimism that I know I'm supposed to be here, and they want to kind of knock you down a peg. We're going to get into that when we ask the why. But for who, it's giving like a mentor, because even this office always gives me Dumbledore and Harry, you know. It was definitely giving me that in the last reading when this card came out. Like someone who has power, someone who has notoriety, someone who has, you know, more experience, more than you. But they're still looking at you and like, oh my gosh, look at this person. They think they're all that kind of thing, you know? A teacher, a boss, or the same thing applies, an ex-lover or something. Or just someone who you work with who thinks that you think you're better than them, you know? Or maybe the boss likes you better, which is why they're upset. You guys both came into this position as entry level at the bottom of the barrel. And you're ascending higher than they are, and it's making them upset. Which is where this emperor-esque dragon figure comes into play. Or this could just be a father figure coming through. Or a leader. Someone you trust is definitely the vibe that's coming through. Because it's also giving me, what's it called? What movie was that? I believe it was The Order of the Phoenix, where Dumbledore started pulling away from Harry. And Harry would be running that man down. And Dumbledore would be ducking and weaving and ignoring him for most of the movie. And I still forget why he was doing it. Like, he was saying he didn't want Harry to suffer. Something, some BS Dumbledore was spouting at the end of the movie, saying I didn't want you to be more hurt or whatever. I'm like, Dumbledore, this boy already always has a target on his back. You're supposed to be there to help him, and you never, like, Dumbledore just left that boy out to air dry, you know? Now I still be mad at Dumbledore. I used to love Dumbledore, but the more I get older, the more I see, and I'm like, you were supposed to be there for that boy, and you abandoned him. Basically what Snape said, you're leaving him off to slaughter like a lamb, to slaughter. You've been leading him this whole time throughout the 7 movies, throughout the 7 books, just to get through to the 8th movie, 7th book, and this man gotta die, you know? It's sad, you know? But anyway, that's about that I'm getting here. 5 of Wands is someone you're always competing with, but you don't think you're competing with them, but they're quietly, secretly competing with you. always trying to one up you, be better, answer the question before you could. So it's like someone, like I said, you may have made friends with when you first, if this is not someone you have a long-standing connection with. This could be someone where you both enter at the same level in the job. You guys became quick, fast friends, because if you're around someone a lot of the times, of course, you're going to be friends with them. But when you started elevating or getting higher, more successful than them in the business or in the company, they started pulling away and secretly, quietly competing with you and trying to outsmart you. That kind of energy is coming through here. Or maybe going over your head to the boss and trying to get you in trouble kind of vibes, or lying about you in general, just saying you were this kind of person or doing this, trying to get you in trouble, or to get this figure, this authority figure to like not like you or be upset at you kind of energy. This is just some waste man or woman energy, guys, honestly. This person could be an Aries, and it would make them very competitive, which is why I love how the Five of Wands came out, because definitely Aries are competitive. They want to be the best of the best. They want to win the war, essentially. So it could be someone who's plotting the long game and sitting down, and which is what Dumbledore was doing in those movies. He was playing the long game with Harry, you know. And it wasn't until he almost, what was it, when the ring poisoned him, that he started to, you know, realize his mortality. He wasn't going to be there for long. That's when he started bringing Harry into the fold, saying we got to go and find these Deathly Hallows and bring him more into, you know, things, because he was going to be there in the end. I'm just like, Dumbledore, you full of mess, child. You full of mess. In case you wanted to know, in case you needed to know, child. Anyway, yeah. This dragon and this emperor is kind of giving me Dumbledore energy, where this person is like there for you and may seem like they're doing everything in your best interest, but Dumbledore was always kind of looking out for his best interests at the end of the day. Or he spent so much time using Harry to solve the whole Horcrux situation. He's like, I want to know why he keeps coming back, and I've been trying to figure it out, and now it makes sense with this Horcrux, and there's like a lot of dark magic here, and basically just using Harry to find out the answers and to be like, I don't know if he was doing it for glory or just to prove to himself that he still had it in a way. Like, oh, I can still solve this problem. I can still beat him, even though Harry's the one who has to kind of go head-to-head, toe-to-toe with him at the end of the day. I want to be the brains behind the operation kind of energy. You know, wanting to be a know-it-all, one-upping someone kind of things was coming through here. But yeah, this always gives me his Dumbledore's office in the movies, so that's what's coming through for sure. But like I said, at the end of the day, Dumbledore did have some good intentions toward Harry. He wasn't literally just being there, the evil villain the whole time, just cooking up Harry's demise. He cared for him. He was a father figure to Harry, but still, Dumbledore was not doing or having his best interests at heart at most of the time in those movies, you know? Is the vibe that's coming through. So this person's not overly being aggressive towards you, but this person's being guarded. They're not like always telling you things, inviting you somewhere, just kind of giving me the friend that only comes to you with the BS. You know what I mean? They come to you and they've been betrayed, or they want to complain about something. So they only come to you with the bad. But when it's time to celebrate, you always see them outside having a good old time, drinking and smoking, or going to this vacation, that vacation, and chopping it up and having a great time with other friends. But you never seem to be a part of that friend group. You're only the friend they come to and bring the bad energy to, not the good energy, you know? The good times. You never have good times. You started off having good times until they started feeling jealous of you, and then all of a sudden it's like they come to you, or they only celebrate you, they're only there when you're going through bad stuff because they want to see you knock down a peg. They never come and celebrate you for your birthday or anything, you know? So it's quiet competition with the Five of Wands being in reverse. It's like not outwardly being, oh, I hate you, but it's there simmering beneath the surface. And this person's putting up like blocks against you now, because they never come and tell you, oh, I'm going out today for my this, and that. You want to come? No. They come to you when you're going through something bad, or when they're going through something bad. That's the only time they want to come to you, is the kind of friendship that's coming through here, for those of you who resonate with this, like being a friend. But yeah, they're mad that you're in your kind of Six of Wands, era of everything going great for you. And things could be going bad for them. So now I want to get into why they're sending evil eye your way. The why are they jealous and are envious of you? We're going to get into that. So I guess better understand. Because they see you as a threat now, which is what's coming through before the cards come out. They see you as a threat now. Here we have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, we're just getting teamwork, dream work, collaboration. Maybe they always thought they were the smart friend, and then you're coming up and being, or they were, like I said, always a successful friend. They're coming up and scratch that. They were always the successful friend, the smarter friend, the better off friend, and now you're kind of catching up with them, and it seems like the roles have been reversed, and now it's kind of like we're no longer in sync, because the Three of Pentacles is all about being in sync, being on the same wavelength, you know, wanting the same goal or having the same goal. If we don't have the same goal, what are we both here for? This person could have completely switched up in their mission, what they wanted, you know, what they want out of life kind of energy. Or you seem to be closer to the finish line than them, to the goal than them. And it's like, we're not in sync anymore. We're out of sync, you know? So it's kind of like you're leaving them behind. They may felt left behind. But it's definitely giving someone you have like close contact with. Because we have literal teamwork, and then Three of Pentacles is teamwork. Collaboration, so someone you could be collaborating with at work or at school or just in life, where before you guys used to be so in sync and now you're not. And look at what we have here. Looky here. I'll be surprised. We have the Sun with this creepy clown. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, so this person's feeling left behind. Which is kind of what I'm saying. You're moving forward and being successful, you know, and they're just there. They're just there. We have the Hierophant in reverse, and then we have the Ten of Cups. I heard put these two back, so we're going to put these two back. Why are they envious and or jealous? With the Ten of Cups, it could be because you're experiencing some kind of emotional bliss or happiness as of right now, and they're not. Ooh, like, why are you trying to fall? What card is this? We have the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's something about no longer feeling secure in your connection, which is why we have the Five of Pentacles here. They used to feel secure. You guys were on the same wavelength, wanting the same things. We're going in the same direction. Now, all of a sudden, you guys aren't. And it seems like you're getting there faster, or you completely changed up what you wanted the game plan. Like, we were going to be married by 35 and have kids by this age and da-da-da-da. And it's kind of like, that's not happening, or they don't see that happening. You know what? I'm going to stop fighting with these damn cards. I'll get up in a second and fix it. But anyway. There's a lot of cards flying out. We have Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah. See, I heard something about, I wasn't sure. So I'm going to say it. Hold on. No sneeze? Okay. So like I said, you had a pact by like 35 to like, you know, get married, settle down, have kids together. If you didn't meet anyone, and you guys were like a year or two away from 35, and they were excited about the idea of getting married to you one of these days, and then all of a sudden you find your person and you're happy and you're in a blissful, happy relationship, and this person feels left behind and abandoned because now you're happy. They no longer have the future they were so sure you guys were going to get, because you guys were so close to 35. So they're like, oh, I see my vision. We're going to have this. And then all of a sudden you switch it up on them. Now they're still single, approaching 35, and you're not single, approaching 35. Now you guys don't even seem to be on the same, you know, like the plan you set is now blown to smithereens. Essentially, if that makes sense. So you made a pact with a friend to start a business when you guys reach a certain kind of age or whatever. And now you're kind of diverting from that path and doing your own thing and not even worried about them anymore. You know, they feel abandoned, left behind. What card is this? We have the Empress. Wow. So we have the Emperor come out for who this person is and why they're jealous of you is because you're the Empress. So maybe they think you guys are meant to be together and you're with someone else now. Now, if it's a lover coming through, that would make sense as well. There could be something here about you guys working together, so you're not allowed to, you know, date each other. Or there's something coming through about them having to see you all the time because you do work together, even after you guys may have broken up. And now they're seeing you move on and be happy without them. That's also something that is coming through for you guys. We have 2 more cards here. We have the Tower, and then we have the 2 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I do feel like because you've decided in one way or some kind of way that you're going to leave and move on and do something. Maybe you're moving away and this person's mad, you know? Maybe you're getting a new job and this person's mad. Or maybe, like I said, you guys had plans to do one thing and you're kind of like doing your own thing now and it's making them upset as well. It's like a pact you made when you guys were 5 years old. I promise to stay in the ghetto with y'all forever and ever and ever and never become successful. And we're always going to be together and be a friend group. And now all of a sudden you're finding new friends and branching off and having better times without them. And now all of a sudden it's like, this is not what we said was going to happen between the 2 of us. We promised to be together forever. We're Linda and Heather, best friends. I don't know if that just came through, but it came through. Yeah, there's something about a destruction of a friendship, of a foundation, of a building, of something you've just been striving for the longest time. That's basically what's coming through, a breakdown. Maybe you guys were best friends for the longest time and now you're on social media calling some next broad your best friend and now they're mad, you know? Something petty like that. I'm not really getting sinister vibes here. It's just getting you're doing better than them and they're mad. You're seeming more happy than them and they're upset about that. You're getting more notoriety at work, or if you guys work together, you're getting more, you know, accolades at work and they're upset, you know? Everything's on the up and up for you with the Sun card coming out, and everything seems to maybe be falling apart for them. Maybe you're doing better financially than them and they're doing really bad and they don't like that aspect as well. They may think that you think you're better than them, and that's just their insecurity talking is what I'm hearing. We have this King of Cups here. Yeah, there's no more security in this connection for whatever reason, whatever happened between you. Y'all could have had a falling out, and now you guys went from being the best of friends to now enemies. What is that song? From strangers to lovers to enemies, by Renee Rapp. So I dance with your ghost in the living room, and I play the piano alone. But I'm too scared to delete all our videos, 'cause it's real once everyone knows. You could have at least shown me some decency. Do me a favor and packed up your clothes. Falling in love, no, it ain't for the weak. So don't try this at home. That song. What is the name of that song? I forget. In the Kitchen is the name of the song. In the Kitchen by Renee Rapp. So for some of you, it's a lover, ex-lover. Some of you, it's an ex-friend. Some of you, it's a boss. It's just whatever this scenario resonates better as for you is the scenario that's coming through. Just a regular co-worker. They don't have to be a friend or anything. You guys just work together and you seem to be, you know, doing better, having better ideas. It seems to be your moment to shine at work right now, and they're mad because of that. And they're inadvertently or purposely sending evil your way, you know? That feeling of comfort that used to be there, we're on the same page, we're on the same level, is kind of like, it's no longer there for them. It's kind of like you're farther ahead than them. And I keep saying that, but that's what's coming through. Because the Two of Cups, more than it being a romantic card, is people who are on the same level, you know? Emotionally, we're both here. We feel the same way about this job. And maybe now you've been feeling better. You guys both started off clowning the boss, you know? And now all of a sudden he's taking you, the boss. He's taking you under his wing. And now you're closer to that boss. Now this person's like, what happened? I thought we didn't like him. I thought he was the enemy. Now I'm the enemy and I'm on the outs, you know, with the Five of Pentacles coming through here. Now you guys are probably making jokes about me, the way we used to make jokes about that person. You know, you're becoming the emperor to their empress. Maybe some of you are involved with the bonds. And this friend is like, really? I thought we hated him. And it's like that kind of energy coming through. Because it's no coincidence that the emperor came out and then the empress came out. And the emperor was representing a boss-like figure. And the Two of Cups coming out and the King of Cups coming out. So it's about emotions. Like this person's emotionally involved in this connection with you, whether it's love or just friendly, you know, platonic or romantic love. It's just like this person feels that they've been left out or they're being left behind. And you're becoming more like the emperor that you guys were supposedly supposed to hate together. It's the vibe that's coming through. But the Tower here is definitely a destruction or disestablishmentarianism. I don't know. A disestablishment of a connection. Everything's falling apart. But one thing about this Tower is things haven't really fallen apart yet. We just see an evil guy's shadow in the Tower plotting revenge or something, you know? This is a very interesting reading. I don't know. But either way, with the Sun of the Empress coming out, you're in your element, you're happy, you're getting everything, you're feeling the rays of sun on your face, you're experiencing the abundance, the love, the happiness, the success, and this person don't like that. That's why they're envious and jealous. It doesn't even matter the relationship you have with this person, which seems to be something that is coming through a lot. So this person still has like warm or friendly or lovey-dovey feelings towards you, but now it's kind of turned into like, you're the enemy now, you know, is the energy that's coming through for sure. Which is very sad in my opinion. Is that everything that's coming through? I don't know, I feel like this Two of Swords has another message for me, but it's not coming through. Oh, that's what I was getting. So this person, I feel like they were kind of a little indecisive about where you guys stand in each other's lives. And now that I feel like they've made a decision to kind of like dissolve the connection. The way these two came out together, the Tower is things fully falling apart. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing salvageable from the connection or whatever the situation. And the Two of Swords is upright as usually, you know, being indecisive, not really knowing which direction to go, what direction to choose. And now with it being in reverse, as well as being next to the Tower card, is saying they've made the decision and they're deciding to completely be done and like just tear down everything you built together and kind of maybe move on, I would say. Which you may have already done. Like I said, you moved on. Now you're the Empress in a perfectly nice, healthy relationship. And this could just be an ex who's watching you from social media or something, watching you be happy without them. And it's as simple as that. You found another partner, you found love, you found all these things, and now they're just like mad they haven't found those things as well. Not straight. Still not straight, but I'm done fighting with these cards. Okay, so I think that's all that I have for you guys, though. I hope this reading resonated. If you like this, if this reading resonated, like, comment, and subscribe, join the tribe. We love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading, like I said, I'm having the $55 special. You could always book with me using my email in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're watching this reading. And as always, I will see you gorgeous people in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 2s. Welcome to your reading. If you chose curiosity, the number 2, the image, the energy, but you found your way here, however you found your way here, welcome. This is your reading. Today we're going to be getting into who is sending you evil eye, who is sending evil eye your way, and why they may be jealous and are envious of you. Now, I don't know what's going on, but I can't seem to talk properly today. So just, I don't know what's going to come through. It could be the energy of each group or whatever. But yeah, I'm just like jumbling over my words. And it seems like I'm losing my voice a little bit, but I'm not a fan, you know? That's what happens when you be singing karaoke. And I just, my voice is like, you're using us too much. So if I try to sing during this reading and it comes out crickety and rickety, forgive me. My voice is trying to run away from me right now, okay? So anyway, I am having a $55 special reading special on my channel right now for the month of October only, where you get 30 minutes up to 2 questions, like a personal reading essentially. But it's $55 instead of my usual going rate. So if anyone is interested, you should get them while they're still available. Email me. My email is in the description box below. And I'll let you guys know anything else you may want to know. If you have any questions, just let me know. Okay, now, on to the reading. I don't know why I'm going straight for the tarot cards. Curiosity. Maybe there's a lot we need to know about this person, because with this, who this person is, curiosity, first of all, this card took forever to come out. It's like, for group 1, their cards shot out right away. For you, it took mad shuffles. I have to shuffle the cards again, like physically shuffle them, and then start doing the whole shuffle motion process again. And the card finally came out. It took a few minutes. I'm not gonna lie. So it took a while for your card to come out. So this curiosity coming through is definitely giving me someone you have no idea is watching you. Someone you have no idea, because in order for someone to send evil eye your way, they have to kind of have eyes on you. So either your social media, your physical body, something, a picture of you, and you know this person has to know of you in order to be sending something your way. But there's something about you not knowing that they're watching you, or something along those lines. That's what's coming through for you guys. You don't know who this person is. You don't know them very well, or you have no idea they're watching you, or they're staying very far, far, far back and out of your life, you know, just passing glance. They could be stalking your social media and you have no idea. They could have come across your profile and thought you were cute, and now they're just looking at you. Or you know how sometimes Instagram just be, or not even just Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever. They just kind of randomly, people's videos randomly find their way on your feed, your you know, YouTube or whatever social media feed. We'll go with that. And they may seem to have a nice personality, or people like them, and all of a sudden people are envious and upset and just like jealous of this person that you don't know, you've never met, but you're sending some kind of evil eye their way. And like I did say in the intro, evil eye is not always intentional, but it's still there. There's no need for you to be envious or upset at someone sending evil eye their way. That's what it manifests as, jealousy. You're envious of them. You don't like them for no reason. You don't know this person, or you know them very well and you're still jealous or mad of things that they have that you may not have, is a vibe that, you know, comes through when it comes to evil eye. You know, it could even be more sinister than that, you know. We're going to get into it. But curiosity, this person doesn't know much about you, and they're very curious, which is why they're always constantly watching your profiles, and you have no idea who they are. They haven't made their presence known. Whether you may know them personally or not, they haven't made their presence known, okay? They haven't made their dislike known, I should say. So I'm going to get one more card from this deck to see what else can come through about this person who's sending you evil eye. These cards are shuffling kind of stink. Hold on. Much better. Okay, who is this person sending evil eye to my group 2s, please, Spirit? Who is this person? Who is this person sending evil eye to my group 2s? We have Mimicry. How did I know this card was going to come out? I knew it. Because maybe you guys don't know how I know it, but when I was choosing decks to choose readings, I'm very intentional about the decks that I choose. So I was like, I was looking through my long stack of decks that I was like, what am I going to use today? I didn't feel called to use a new deck that I have. I still have like a few more decks that I haven't opened up yet. I felt called to use decks that I've already used, and I'm like, okay, which one? Point me in the right direction. And I felt called to the Horror Tarot. I felt called to the Everyday Witches Familiars, and then I felt called to the Urban Crow. And the reason why I felt called is because I knew this card would come out potentially, and it did. So Mimicry is is an energy of pretending to be someone or trying to imitate someone, essentially. So yeah, it's giving me someone who's seen you on social media. They're inspired by your content. They're inspired by your post, whatever you post. And they're trying to be like you. They're either stealing your stuff. If you're like a fellow tarot reader, how people have to say that people are stealing their ideas and stuff like that, or stealing their topic, you know. Or even if you're not a tarot reader, you're just someone who makes content, you find that there's someone on social media who is stealing your exact looks, your exact topics, your exact titles, your exact layout, stuff like that, your exact aesthetic, your exact personality. Like, if it worked for her or him, it's gonna work for me, you know. It's the kind of vibes they're pretending to be like you, which is why they're staying very far back in your energy. They're not showing themselves to you, but they're making it obvious that they're obviously pretending to be you or trying to impersonate you, kind of vibe. But yeah, that's the vibe that's coming through for you guys. Or pretending to be someone. What time is it? It's only at 1 o'clock he say his long spiel. True. Oh man. Okay. Are you done? Okay, cool. And I always felt that is a sign when I always get the longest spiel from him, which is the Lord's Prayer on this damn clock. In case you're new here and don't know why there's somebody speaking in the background, I don't know who the hell bought a clock in the background. It's a Jesus clock, and every hour on the hour this man talks. Okay, I'm getting used to it, but it's pretty annoying when I want to do readings in the living room and I can't because every hour on the hour he's chatting. Anyway, yeah, maybe someone thinks you talk too much. But like I said, when he says the Lord's Prayer, which is the longest time he speaks, I think you like need to up your protection, you know? Or there's something here like you need to be protected from this person because they're stealing your ideas, stealing your energy. It's kind of like, I understand being inspired by someone's ideas. Give them credit for it. You know, say, oh, I found this reading from this person and I really love their vibe, so I wanted to do a reading like theirs. They inspired me. Instead of just saying, oh, I came up with this idea on my own, blah, 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 and not saying where you got the idea from and doing it constantly and over again, you know? You know, that's the vibe that's coming through here. Someone who wants to imitate you, you know? And they say imitation is the highest form of flattery. I don't know how true it is, because just be yourself. Stop trying to be like someone else. I understand admiring them, but you're here to be you, not someone else. You're never going to be that person. They're never going to be you. And that's the beauty of being alive, being people, you know? Everyone is their own person. But with that card coming out, it's definitely giving me someone who wants to be you or is pretending to be you, is watching you very closely, dressing like you know, just that kind of energy. So who is sending evil eye my group? Too many cards. We have a lion, though. Why I'm hearing lion? So so-and-so is lying to you. If it's meant to come out, I'll come back out. Who is sending evil eye in my group? Threes. Wait, okay. We have cheetah here now. And a cat. So someone with cat energy, someone with black cat energy. And we have 2 fire signs coming through. So this person could be Aries, Leo, or Sag. If you do happen to know them a little more and you're looking for confirmation on who this person could be, those are the vibes that are coming through, and I feel called to put them away. So this could be more than one person, but they're prowling on you. They're sneaking on you. They're trying to. This person has ill intent. They're a predator. They're preying on you. If that makes what I'm. If that means what I think it means, where the predator is like. Yeah, they're preying on you. That's the right word. Let me not doubt myself. Okay. This could be someone who is quietly speaking a little bit of doubt into your mind. It could be a lover, it could be a friend, but someone who makes you doubt yourself and your abilities. You know, maybe this could be someone you go to about this person who could be mimicking you, or this person who could be imitating you or stealing your ideas. And the person's like, no, they're not. Like, it's just, anyone can come up with those ideas. Are you sure they're actually mimicking you? Are you, like, you know, kind of gaslighting you in a way? That's the kind of energy I'm getting as well. This person's like, I'm not even going to say what I was going to say. But we have 2 fire signs. This could also be someone in the community as well, in your community, because we're getting spirituality coming through here with the cat energy. So they're literally just preying on the way the cheetah is kind of like, if it were to cross the spread, it would get to the black cat. So maybe you are the black cat. And you have this allure, this mystery, this wisdom, this intuition that this person wants. But they're a cheetah in the wild. Not inspired. You're a black cat in your study, surrounded by all of your beautiful things. Pumpkins for protection, you know, candle for like, you have all the things you could need to protect yourself and, you know, in your little sanctuary. And we just have this cheetah who's trying to get to you, which is why I felt called to put some space between them. Because this person is not in your immediate vicinity. You've never met them, you've never interacted with them, but they're prowling and preying on you for sure. They're curious and they're mimicking you and they want to get to you, but you're protected up. You know what I mean? But in any case, 2 cats, I don't know if the black cat would still be considered a prey to the do cats eat each other? That's one thing I never learned in school. Do cats prey on each other? So I do feel like black cats have the same instincts as like a cheetah because they're both felines, you know? But do felines eat other felines is a kind of vibe, which is why I'm getting into someone who's in the same realm of you, but they're more wild, untamed, low inhibition kind of person. And you're the one who's like more, like, I don't want to say holy, but you have morals and things like that. You have a spiritual practice. You may have a platform that you love, and this person just coming and watching you and stealing your ideas and taking it somewhere else. So I want to get more into who this person is. This is definitely someone who's curious about you. Someone who, like I said, is just a follower on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube or whatever. And they just want to know more about you. To steal more ideas from you. Okay. Pretending to be a friend, getting close to you to kind of steal your ideas. And wow, look, as I said that, we have the 6 of Cups landing at the bottom of the deck. And we have this child-esque figure, but look, they look innocent and harmless, but they're not. Look at their eyes, it's creepy. And 6 of Cups represents innocence, it represents friendship, it represents nostalgia, someone from the past as well. So this could be someone from your past who's prowling on you. This could be someone who, unbeknownst to you, has a crush on you. They want to get to know you, but they're inadvertently sending evil eye your way, which doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, this could be someone who's a little bit of a crush on you, someone from your past who's literally preying on you, wanting to get back in your good graces. And they're doing that by, like, stalking your Instagram. But then why are they sending evil eye your way? If they're trying to get back in your good graces, it makes no kind of sense. Okay, who is this person, please? Can we have more information about who this person is? Who is this person sending evil eye my group 2's way, please? Who is this person? And look, just like they were quiet when I was getting these cards for them, they're quiet now. They don't want to talk. They don't want you to know. We have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Someone taking from you instead of giving. Makes sense. Someone taking rather than giving. And then we have the 4 of Cups in reverse. Someone who's seeming disinterested. This could be someone who you're not, okay, how can I say it? You may not be on good terms with them anymore, which is why they're now sending evil eye away, because you've kind of removed them from your life, if that makes sense. And then we have 5 of Wands in reverse. This is the most curious reading. And then my nose is itching like crazy. Boo. Oh boy. Is that a confirmation sneeze? So whatever I just said. Someone who's taking from you instead of giving to you. Someone who you may have, like, put on the outs from your friendship or the outs of your life. They're still watching you. And then we have Five of Wands in reverse. Why is that here? Like, Five of Wands is like downright competition. The Five of Wands in reverse is, this is someone I'm hearing doesn't hold a candle to you. So even though they think they're competing with you on the same level, they're obviously not, because you're this cat who's domesticated and then they're this wild cat. So we're not the same, you know? It's the vibe that I'm getting. We're not the same. You may look the same, dabble in the same things. They may think they're like you and they deserve what you have, but they really don't. So it's someone who maybe wants what you have. The amount of followers you have, the beauty you have, whatever, so they're just doing whatever. But I'm like, there's a way to do that and not be sending evil eye someone's way, which is why I'm getting confused. Like, I just don't understand people like this, which is another thing that's just like, I shouldn't even try to understand them, but I'm going to try to. It's like, you can admire someone, be inspired by them, but when it comes to you, like, sending evil eye their way or bad vibes, it's just like, why? Why are you jealous and envious? Instead, be friends, you know? Give credit where credit is due. Ask someone some questions. This person's like, no, I'm just going to steal their stuff instead. I'm going to be on the outskirts, you know, outside the club, trying to look in, trying to get in, but I can't. Especially if this is someone who you've cut off. With a Five of Wands, like, this person doesn't hold a candle to you. They're not really competition to you, you know? Which could make them even more upset. My nose, boy. Can we get more cards, please, for who this person is? Who is sending evil eye? My group. Here we have the Emperor. Nope, I'm putting it back, because what the heck? We got the Emperor in group 1. The Emperor. So Aries energy is coming through. A leader, a mentor, a very masculine, viral kind of energy. Maybe this is someone who you've turned down, and now they're trying to, you know how you are passing for my women. I mean, I don't know if men go through this. I'm pretty sure it's just a women thing. You're walking down the block. A guy's complimenting you. You're either not in the mood, you're not interested, or you just don't want to stop and talk to anyone right now. And then they go from saying, oh, what's up? Like, you look so cute, ma, or whatever. And then as soon as you ignore them or just don't want to talk to them or just, you know, like, yeah, you know what I mean? Or don't stop to give them your number. Oh, fuck you. Oh, that's why you ugly anyway. And I'm like, obviously I wasn't that ugly 2 seconds ago. You trying to pick me up. Now all of a sudden I'm ugly. Like, shut up. Like, that's the vibe that I'm getting. Someone who you turned down, they're upset, and now they're just creeping on you, waiting for your downfall in the back, you know? Outside the club. They're no longer in your life, but they're still creeping on you. Interesting. So they're sending you evil eye because you may have turned them down, you know? What card is that came out? The Empress. Wow. See? If I would have taken the Emperor, we would now have the Empress and the Emperor. This could be a baby daddy kind of thing, because she's giving birth to some kind of evil monster. Not saying your kids are monsters, but it's kind of like she's giving birth to something. And the Empress is usually pregnant. She hasn't given birth yet. So it's kind of like you gave birth to, what do people call them? Crotch goblins. You gave birth to their little crotch goblin, and now they're just watching you from afar because they're no longer able to be in your life. But yeah, father energy. This person could be a father figure, or the baby father, baby daddy, whatever, is the energy that's coming through as well. Which is why you're coming through as this more feminine black cat energy, and they're coming through as this, you know. Now, this is mainly or mostly supposed to be who they are, not you, but I feel you coming through. So like I said, there's something here about them maybe knowing you, being in your energy or something, but now they're no longer in your life. This could also just be them. They're both in this feeling as kind of energy, and they're both in this harmless, because I don't think any cat is truly harmless, in this harmless energy of being a black cat in their little lair, cooking up spells and sending evil eye away, and they're also hunting you at the same time. So be careful, guys, with this Empress card. And at the bottom of the deck, we have 8 of Wands. So someone coming in hot, yeah, this is someone who's approaching you. This is someone who's trying to hunt you down or take something from you. Is the vibe that's coming through from me. So you guys got to be careful. They're curious. They're trying to find a way to infiltrate your inner circle, essentially, maybe, is the vibe that's coming through. They're trying to find a way into your life. Maybe pretending to be into spirituality, something like that. Pretending to be curious about what you do and who you are, and they're just all doing that. You know, this is giving me crazy stalker kind of vibes. But the stalker may try to infiltrate you and be your friend and see what you do in your everyday life, but they really have bad intentions. So be careful out there, guys. Like, I'm not getting like sinister vibes from this person, but it's kind of like I'm getting worried. Actually, you should be a little worried that they're so heavily fixed on you. Like, what do you want from me? Do you want to be my friend or ruin my life? Like, be clear about that. You obviously don't hold a candle to me. They're trying to come off as being nonchalant or not caring, but they really do. But this one card here is like embodying their energy perfectly. They may try to come off as this cat that's innocent and, you know, oh, holier than thou, and I'm in the spiritual community, but really they're a predator. If that's making sense here. It'd be those people that are like, oh, I'm not worried about you. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care how many followers you have. Like, I don't care how successful you are. I don't know why I'm talking like that. And then they'd be the same people that be like watching you and obsessing over you. You just will never know. So there's two sides to this person. The side that seems unassuming and more spiritual and bubbly and cute. And then there's the more, I don't want to use evil, but it's coming through the more evil villain kind of side to this person, you know? That's the vibe that I'm getting. Where everyone else thinks they're nice, but you kind of know the real tea behind them. You can read people really well. And that can be said about a lot of spiritual people as well on YouTube and stuff like that. They come off as this person, but they're really just like not good people, you know? This is taking me to the, what is it called? There was a situation that happened, like it seemed so long ago, but there was like an astrologer here on YouTube that used to make astrology videos. And she had like a husband and a child, like a newborn. She just had a baby. And like there's something that happened. I don't even remember how I found out about it. But basically she, like during a full moon or something, or during one of those days where they said it was going to be the end of the world, she kind of went crazy. She killed her husband and then put her baby in the backseat of the car and crashed the car and like killed herself as well. And it's like, huh? Like, what? What do you mean? Like, that was the craziest thing I've like heard in a long time. And I'm like, she's like an astrologer, and she does astrology on YouTube. And you would think those people would have, like, you just never know with people, you know? And I do feel like this could be potentially like a woman, because I do feel like women are underestimated, but they can be some of the most sinister people out there, you know? Like, oh, she couldn't hurt a fly. She's a woman. You know what I mean? I don't have the reason to be worried about her, but they be the most dangerous ones, the ones who are underestimated, the ones who you think would never do this. Everyone is capable of doing something, which is kind of the vibe that I was talking about yesterday with a friend of mine. We went to go see the Joker too. And at the end of the movie, I'm just like, I just wanted to give him a big old hug. Even in the first movie, I felt this fierce, deep empathy for that man. Like, yes, he was killing people. Yes, he was a bad guy, but no one is taking the time to understand why he got that way. Most people are pushed to a breaking point, especially his character. Some people are just bona fide psychopaths. Yes, they are. But Arthur Fleck wasn't giving me that kind of energy. He was giving me someone who was unassuming, who was living his life. He was innocent, and life kind of made him turn into an evil villain, because the people who he had to kind of unalive in the movie were people who were bothering him, besides the guy who he unalived on television and his mother. He was provoked. And it was because he was trying to be happy and smiling, and they were bullying him, those three guys, on the bus or the train station. They got off the train and was following him. What, y'all expected him to be the one who was murdered and not those guys? Like, do you not understand? Like, Then there was another one where he killed somebody in front of the other guy or something like that. And I guess it was because of that guy. I don't remember fully what happened in the movie, but I do believe that guy was like in his house trying to follow him or trying to hurt him in some kind of way. So I'm like, are we completely overlooking the fact that this man has been through some gruesome things, taking out what he went through as a child at the hands of his mother? He was in the social system. They took him out of the social system. And took him back home after knowing what he's been through and what his mother was like. Like, do you not understand how that kind of chips away at someone's mental health or their soul? And then when they start doing drastic things, oh my gosh, they're this bad guy. If y'all would have put him in the right home, you would have cared for him from the beginning, maybe he wouldn't have turned into this. He was failed. He was let down. The system failed him. But he seems to be the bad guy. They want to put him to death, and it's the city against Arthur Fleck, and they want him to be, you know, the death penalty. Like, and he wasn't even getting the proper rehabilitation in the Arkham, you know, place where he was. He was being manipulated time and time again. It's ghetto. And it's like some people are what is it called? A victim of circumstance kind of thing. I don't know where I was going with that, but I said it. Yeah, I completely blanked. I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, I think I was talking about how some people come off as innocent, but they're really not. They come off as unassuming, but they're really not. They have like a sinister vibe to them. And I don't know if I was trying to defend Arthur or not. I don't remember. But I said what I said. Now let's get into the why they're jealous of you, honestly. Maybe that's where I was going. Why they're jealous and are envious of you. This person could have been failed by the system. Who knows? Oh, I was speaking about how some people come off as innocent, but they're really very sinister. And then there's some people who are actually innocent, but they're a victim of circumstance. You know what I mean? I don't know who this person is and you know what's what, but I said what I said. Why are they jealous and are envious of my group? Choose, please. I'm like, I feel bad for him, Arthur. And my friend is like, no, you feeling bad for him for what? And I'm like, because did you not see what he went through? Do you not have any empathy? Or like, I felt for him. I felt for him. We have Temperance in reverse. Yeah, some people are just like wicked, bro. They just want to see you thrown off balance. They want to see you fall. They may think that you're on a pedestal. They want to see you fall to your demise. Is the vibe that's coming through. We have a Queen of Swords. I'm hearing speak no evil. So that could be something. This person's also speaking bad on your name. This is, I don't know what I expected to come through in this kind of reading, but it wasn't this. And look, we have Five of Wands upright now. Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and Ten of Cups. So why they're Ten of Cups in reverse though? Why they're envious of you? Let's see if we can get some reasonings. Okay. Why they're jealous and are envious of you? Maybe some of you have a way with words. You have the gift of gab. You have that charisma, that knowing how to speak to people and what to always say. And this person may not have that, so they're always just like in awe of how you're able to kind of draw people in with your voice. You know, maybe you have a good voice, because this is kind of giving me that glowy necklace from Little Mermaid that Ursula uses to steal Sis' voice. And she's like, the necklace is like always glowing when she's like singing, you know? So like this, you may have a beautiful singing voice. This person's mad about that, you know? That kind of energy as well is coming through. So you're talented at something. You're good at something. You have a way with words, a way with using your voice. You're a good speaker. And this person's mad that you just have a natural way of saying things and getting through to people, you know? A natural intuition with the Swords card, you know? Is the vibe that's coming through. But with the Temperance card in reverse, it's like this person wants to come and like turn all of that on its head, you know? They don't want you to be at peace. They don't want you to be the perfect. You know how some people are like too perfect? It's the vibe that I'm getting. Is that's what you could come through as. Like someone who has the boyfriend and they're beautiful and they have the nice body, the nice this, nice that. Then on top that they have a lot of money, and on top that they have a lot of followers and they have the nice house. So it's like, kind of, what is wrong with you? Like, what are you going through? Why is your life so perfect and mine isn't? That's the useless kind of nonsensical evil eye this person's throwing your way. This person's so pretty and their body is so nice. They have all the nice products and they, you know, get to do this and have all the followers, and I don't. Why they get to have it on, I don't. And they're just looking at you crazy for no reason. It's like, maybe, see, like I said, I don't understand people like this. That just wake up with a chip on their shoulder, mad at everyone, wishing everyone wrong. And there's some people who, like, they don't deserve to act that way, but you kind of understand why they act that way, which is, I think, what I was talking about with the Joker. Like, we understand why that man came out to act that way and why he did what he did. And there's just some people who just do things because I don't know why. I can never fully understand it. There's no reasoning behind it. Yeah, that could be what this is. There's not really any reasoning behind it. They just saw you, clung to you, and they said, oh yeah, nah, this one, nah, I don't want this person to have an enemy. I want to be mad at them. I want to not like them. You know, like how there's always that one person everybody likes, and then because everybody likes that person, that show, that song, there's those few people who just want to hate it because, oh, I don't like going along with everybody, with what everybody else likes. So because too many people like you, because you're too likable, they want to be your one op for no reason. You didn't do anything except exist, and they're mad at you. They're sending evil away. Like, it makes no sense to me. Is the vibe that's what's coming through, which is why this Temperance card is here, because it makes no sense. Like, you know, why they're jealous of you. You're just someone who has beauty, you have charisma, you know what I mean? You have a way of speaking to people. You know what I mean? And this person just wants to combat that at every turn. They want to find something against you. You know how people just be searching and searching for some incriminating evidence to use against someone, to turn everyone against them. This person's just waiting for your demise. It's kind of like vultures, how they wait for the person, the carcass, to be dead to come and eat at it because they can't run away anymore. Like, they're the worst kind of predator. They wait for someone to be down and out. Not even down to kick them when they're down. They wait for the person to be down and out. They can't fight back. They're gone. To come and pick at the carcass. Like, that's this person's giving me. They're giving me a vulture. So this person could want to come into your life and be your friend to kind of benefit from all the things you benefited from, you know? To use you for what you can give them kind of energy, you know? To be a part of your inner circle, but secretly also plotting against you. Now, with the Four of Pentacles, this person's definitely keeping this very close to their chest. So, like I said, be very careful with the people you're around. Because they're just there to be curious to see how you get whatever you get, so that they can then mimic it. They come into your life to see how you make your money, how you build your following, how you get your stuff, just so they can leave you, you know, backstab you, and use it to be a competitor against you. Now what's coming through? They're curious. They're coming into your home, smelling things, seeing what they want to do, just so they can mimic it. And to get what you have, or to like be a competitor against you with the Five of Wands coming through. Maybe you're competition to them, which is why they're also envious and jealous of you, because you give them a run for their money. So take this how it resonates. You're either the one who has more fans or more notoriety than them, and they seem to be coming to your little channel or your little side of the internet and stealing your ideas. And because they have more of a following, it's popping off faster than yours were. And people think, oh, they came up with that idea when it was really you. And no one would ever know. You know what this is giving me? The whole Nara Smith and that other lady, I forget her name. I don't know her name. Where they was like Nara Smith were going and stealing her recipes and basically making it camp and making it, you know, cute and making it more palatable than the other ladies. She was more farm to table kind of thing. She growed her stuff, she made it, but she wasn't getting as much attention and notoriety as Nara was, because Nara was putting it out there in a way that nobody else was. She was making it a novelty. She was making it a lifestyle, and this lady was just cooking from scratch. Nara was making it I have my nice husband. And that's exactly what I'm saying. You have your nice husband, you have your nice house, you have your gorgeous, beautiful kids, your successful career, and now on top of that, you have these beautiful ideas that you're taking from someone else, you know, kind of energy. Or people wanted to kind of cancel her so bad because she was stealing ideas from that lady, you know? They think she's too perfect, her life is too good, and they're mad and telling Eli her way, when the girl just mind her business and post her things. She don't bother nobody. She's never bullying anybody. She's never making anyone feel less than for what she has. She's just creating for the sake of creating. And people are trying to make her be the villain so bad, like, oh my gosh, like, why does it take her so long to cook this? Or why is like, just making up stupid things to get people to like go against her essentially. And Nara be minding her business. That's you. You be Nara. You have your husband, your kids, your nice house, your job, your money, your couture, you know, clothing, that kind of energy. You're beautiful. And people just find any reason to hate. And that's who this person is. So they may want to come and try to be your friend, to see what you're doing, to then mimic it and become like you, or to steal your whole life. Like, I'm trying to remember that. I think it's like a book or a movie where this person tries to come and steal that person's whole life. I think it's well, what came to mind is Verity by Colleen Hoover, where essentially Verity, I think, like, is in a coma and it can't move or something, and Verity, or whatever the girl's name in the movie, comes and lives in their house to take care of the kids, ends up falling in love with the husband. There's one creepy scene in the book where the husband used to be giving it real good, okay? So the wife used to bite on the headboard. And sis, during one of the moments where they were canoodling, wanted to bite on the same bite marks that Verity used to be biting on. I'm like, what the hell? Just coming in and stealing the lady's whole life. And it started off as curiosity. She wanted to know more about this mysterious wife that's like, just, you know, a vegetable, I think is what they call it, you know, where you can't move, but you're still there. She was literally still there in mind, body, and spirit. I'm not going to spoil it for nobody, but yeah. This lady who was meant to be the nanny or whatever came in and stole her whole life. And it started off with her being curious about who Verity was and curious about who the husband was, you know? Just creepy stuff for no reason. But the Four of Pentacles, this person's holding this close to their chest. Like I said, be careful. Now we have the Six of Pentacles. They're mad at you because you're someone who's very generous, or people are very generous with you. Like the way Nara Smith was getting so much love, and someone had to go out there and be hateful and come out and say, oh, well, she's been stealing my content for how long? Like, even if she is, you know what I mean? Even if she was, she took your content and made it. She wasn't, you weren't dressing up in couture, cooking no food for husband and kids and taking hours to make it from scratch. She wasn't doing all that. She may have taken the idea of the food, the inspiration behind it, but she made it her own. It's basically what I'm trying to say. And because she took the idea and made it better or more palatable or more, you know, what people want to see, now she's the bad guy, essentially. So because people like you and you get money, or, you know, people are very generous, or because you're very generous, you're very nice, you're very kind. Like I said, people just be mad for no reason. They want to see people fall down or, you know, crash, or what do they call it? Get canceled for no reason now. And the last card we have here is the Ten of Cups in reverse. This is just giving Ursula and Ariel, where she just wanted to steal her whole life. She wanted to steal her whole life. She wanted the husband, the white picket fence. She wanted Ariel's voice. She wanted the crown. She wanted to be queen of Atlantis. Like, all that is coming through right now. They're jealous of you because all your cups are runneth over and theirs aren't. That's just the end of it. That's honestly what it is. There's always that person that's like, just, they want to know how you got this, they want to know how you got that, and where you found your husband, and where did you get that dress from, just so they can go and buy the same exact dress and copy you and pretend to be you kind of energy, you know? It's giving that kind of weird vibes coming through. And you know what this is also giving me? An episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer in season 1, where we meet Amy for the first time, because she does come back in later seasons. We meet Amy for the first time, and she is... Yeah, exactly. She's a witch. They find out that she's a witch, but she was being possessed by her mother because her mother wanted to relive the glory days. So her mother was like, you're not doing enough with this body. You don't deserve it. So she basically body swapped with her daughter. And she was living the life of this Amy character while her daughter was sitting at home, like, literally doing nothing. So it's like, this person wants to be you. They want to overtake your whole life, be in your own skin if they could. Look just like you, be just like you, which is really weird. But yeah, you post a video, they come and watch it and do the exact same video. You wear an outfit, they go and buy the same outfit and wear it, you know? Like, I understand that if you are an influencer, you are meant to influence, but this person's like being influenced by you in a wrong kind of way. And I don't even think they want to be influenced. They want to be you. If that makes sense. But I think that's all that I have for you guys. So I don't think anything else is really coming through. But that episode of Buffy, the mother just snatched a whole body snatching episode where she switched bodies with the daughter and was living out her high school dreams again of being this cheerleader and everyone being loved. And when she didn't, that's what I was coming to. Sorry, I forgot that part. Yes, when she didn't make the cheerleading team, I believe it was, she was I don't want to say killing off, but she was like picking off the girls ahead of her one by one, you know, until she was able to be on the cheerleading team. Like, just doing it by any means necessary is the vibe that was coming through. Pure evil. You're doing this against your daughter and unaliving or sabotaging perfectly innocent girls just to get your way. It's crazy. But that's the vibe that's coming through for this person who is, you know, doing these things. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. We'd love to have you. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, remember I am doing a $55 special for the month of October only. Hit me up if you feel called to get a reading with me. My email is in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're watching this reading. And as always, I will see gorgeous people in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 3s. Welcome to your reading. If you chose night, then welcome. Today we're going to be getting into who is sending evil eye your way and why are they jealous and are envious of you. Why are they sending this evil eye your way? What's the deal? If you chose night, the image, the number, the energy, then here we are. Not this candle going out. Candle going out. Okay, so I am doing a $55 special reading special on my channel for the month of October only. $55 for 30 minutes, up to 2 questions. If you have any questions or inquiries, all you have to do is email me. My email's in the description box below. But there we go. I just needed some time before I was done with that. Okay, that was easy. So yes, now we're back to you guys. But if you do want a reading, it's going to be a personal YouTube link that you guys get that only you can see of your reading. That's how it's going to go. $55. I think it's a cute deal. But yeah, what we're going to do is get into the energy of this card first and foremost. Now with the Knight, I'm hearing that freaking, I don't know why I can't remember it. It's like, even, yes, it's coming through. Thank you. Even if you're not ready for the day, it can't always be night. That's the energy that's coming through. That song, I think it's a Kanye West song, or it's like a sample from another song, or a sample from someone. Like, even if you're not ready for the day, it can't always be night. You know, that is coming through for whatever reason. But with who is being, I think out of all of you guys, this is the most mysterious group. Because I'm not really getting anything from this person. It's like complete darkness and blankness. So, I don't know. For at least even group 2, it was like giving someone you didn't really know. But at least something was coming through. This person's like giving complete dark. So what I'm going to do is get another card to clarify this card. But I'm getting like eerie vibes. This moon is giving me, I'm hearing full blood moon. And it's the episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender where Hama teaches Katara how to, well, she's a teacher, but she uses blood bending on them. And that's like one of the creepiest, scariest episodes. No matter how many times I watch it, I am fully creeped out by that episode. So blood bending is coming through. So this could be like really dark energy. Someone's sending really sinister vibes your way, honestly, because the night is there completely under shadow. And what is something that I am seeing here is with this night card, these crows are just like, they seem lifeless, like they're all dead, they're all corpses or something. There's something like very evil about it. Full moons, like maybe full moons have some kind of effect on them, and I might read from the book for that. But I do want one more card. Who is sending evil eye group 2's way? Okay, we're getting cards. We have release. And we have memory. Wow. I'm getting like romantic vibes here from this group as well. Someone who you may have left out in the dark, in the cold, and they're not ready to face the fact that you're not in their life anymore, that you don't want to be with them anymore. It's the vibe that's coming through as well, because we have release. And this person isn't ready to release you or the connection is the vibe that's coming through. So it's like they're being, you know, like denial is about what I'm hearing. Like when you're in denial of something and, oh, this person doesn't want me anymore. Oh, no, they still do. Like it's about denial, you know? But I am going to get into the book for this one. Hold on, give me a second. Night. It is here that all the chatter, all the noise, all the action of the day subsides and the quiet returns. Night creates a space to contemplate the day as a whole. What event had the most significant impact and will help you grow? Are there events such as petty squabbles that serve you little and can be released into the dark? Night brings to your awareness your sleep hygiene. The ability to get a solid 8 hours of sleep has been proven to not only help your mood, but also improve your health. Both dementia and heart disease are linked to lack of sleep. Do you practice healthy sleeping habits? Are your nights filled with restorative sleep? Or does your racing mind keep you awake? When the night card appears, you may need to focus on creating a healthy bedtime routine. Now, this is definitely giving me the vibe of someone who is potentially preying on your energy. So if you find yourself unable to sleep at night, or you're getting bad sleep, having nightmares, that kind of energy. Because like I said, the night was like giving me complete blankness, like silence. So it's like this person maybe comes and preys on you or sends something your way at nighttime when your defenses, so like when your defenses are more down, when you're sleeping. So if you found that you don't really get much sleep or you can't sleep very well, it's because someone is definitely sending something your way for real. And it could be someone that you used to know, a memory that they can't release you from. They don't want to release you from these shackles they have you in, you know? Which is very scary, if I'm being honest. Like, what do you mean? Release me. Let me stop. No, but that ass, for real. Like, I'm not playing. Release me. Maybe you haven't been getting much sleep lately and your defenses are lowered, and that's how this person is able to get in there and kind of hurt you in the way they may want to, is the vibe that's coming through. Because they said the lack of sleep causes health issues. So maybe you're experiencing health issues, or your lack of sleep is causing health issues. And your lack of sleep is, you know, attributed to someone sending evil eye your way. So that could be something, and you need to find a release or release yourself from this. Because look at how we have these 3 freaking crows up here. That we have this crow that's in this cocoon, like buried underground. Like, what do you mean? This is, ooh. Who's sending evil eye my group 3's way, please, Spirit? Who? I don't like this energy of this group. I'm scared. I was expecting lighthearted, like, oh, follow her on Instagram or this and that. I was expecting nothing sinister. Who is sending evil eye my group 3's way? And look, the cards flying and falling everywhere. We have Stag, Earth. See, I'm hearing root work, root magic, something about, maybe something is buried in your vicinity or in your home somewhere. Which would mean it would be someone who has to know where you live. So please be careful with that as well. There's something about that coming through. Who is this person sending evil eye my group 3's way? I don't know why that's coming through, but it's coming through. And here we have rooster, chicken, fire. Something. Because I know I've heard one, like, a while ago. It's like if you want to get at someone, you would bury something in their front yard. It was a video that I was watching. I don't know who the content creator was, but it was a content creator on TikTok. And she's like, be careful, because people will come and bury something in your front yard and you would never know. Let's get some tarot cards to see more about who this person is. With this light shining on this person, I don't like this energy. And you see how all these cards are flying out. Okay, let me try to get a handle on this reading really quickly. Oh, okay, please provide clarity, text messages, please, Spirit. And extra protection in this reading. I don't like this. And you know what I'm also getting? Wow, that's the craziest thing. If any of you have seen Big Hero 6 with Baymax and all of them, I'm getting that creepy mask guy that was the evil villain. And they ended up finding out that it was the professor the whole time, the person who was the leader of the place where they worked. And it was someone who was, it was a teacher, a mentor, someone they trusted, someone who was very much embedded in their everyday life, who taught them, it was like a father figure to them. And he ended up being the one who betrayed them all. So I think help his daughter get out of the, wherever she was stuck in time, or in like that time loop or something like that. There was something about her being stuck in a dimension, an alternate dimension, because she went traveling and she got stuck there. And now he ended up being the evil villain, trying to hurt everyone and kill off people and all this kind of stuff. Yes, no. What's his name? Hero was the brother. And he ended up being killed in the fire. And it was the guy who was meant to be the father figure, mentor, boss kind of energy that did it, that killed the brother. And the little boy didn't realize it until he figured out who the bad guy really was. So it's like a deep, intense betrayal here. I don't know. That's why I'm feeling creepy. And that's what it was in Avatar: Last Airbender as well. Katara trusted Hama, and she ended up being the one who was killing all those people. And came off as the most unassuming old lady ever. And the guy in the movie, Big Hero 6, was the unassuming, fatherly, elderly, you know, older gentleman. So it could be something about that, someone who's older. What the hell is going on? Hold up. Someone who's older is sending evil eye your way? This is, I don't like that, child. But immediately when this card came out, I got father figure, because the stag always reminds me of Harry Patronus in the movies, and his Patronus is the same as his dad's Patronus. So every time I see the stag, I think of his father for whatever reason. So father could be coming through. It's definitely someone you used to trust, and you've kind of maybe released them, or they're no longer in your life and they're trying to have a hold on you and not let you go. Okay, so please, Spirit, can we clarify these messages that I'm receiving, please? Who is this person that is sending evil eye in my group? Please wait, Jesus. These are a lot of cards. Why do they flow out like that? No, these are way too many cards. I'll take this one. We have the Two of Wands. Look at this person. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. We'll keep that. So it's going to be a family member. An estranged family member who's holding you up. Because here we have Eight of Cups with someone you definitely walked away from. That's like confirmation with the release. We have Ace of Cups in reverse. This could be a scorned lover is what I'm hearing as well. We have Five of Pentacles. Someone who you did cut out from your life. They didn't go willingly, or they don't want to go willingly. And then we have the Empress card here. So a motherly figure as well. Which is what Hama kind of was for Kdrama, or she was for all of them. So a few different people are coming through for you guys. So I'm hearing 2 months. So maybe something about 2 months. 2 weeks. The song by FKA Twigs is coming through 2 weeks. So that could be important as well. And that's more about lovey-dovey. So this could be a lover for real. That you just recently broke up with. And they refuse to move on. But yeah, we have coffins here. So there's something about a death, an ending that came. Who's sending evil out of my group 3's way? Please, Spirit. Who's sending evil either way? And you see all these big stack of cards are falling out. I don't want all these damn cards. We have 10 of Cups in reverse. Yes, yeah, so someone you used to be very emotionally happy, involved with, someone you trusted. You have the Chariot, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance in reverse. Like, I can't take all these cards. Just give me a little. We have the Sun. And is that it? I feel called to take this one. And then we have Six of Wands. Wow. Yeah, so there's a reason. See, because I was getting like the Stag and the Rooster are giving me the sun is shining behind them. It's happy. It's beautiful. But it's kind of like also not. So someone who puts on a happy, sunny disposition, but they're really not happy and sunny. And, you know, and then we have a Six of Wands, which is someone who's successful. And it's definitely giving me that guy from Big Hero 6. I forget his name. But he was pretending to be this happy-go-lucky person in their life. Their mentor in a way. Someone who took care of them. You know, their band of misfits kind of energy. And in the end, he ended up being the biggest betrayer of them all, which is crazy to me. Plotting in the background. Plotting, because this Two of Wands like giving me plotting. And that's literally what the Two of Wands is. You're planning something. But planning is different than plotting. This is plotting. What this person is doing. But this Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups, there could be something here about you being in a connection with them, or you're in a new connection and this person is trying to mess with that connection, is the vibe that I'm getting. This could be someone in their, okay, so let me say the two scenarios coming through. This is someone you used to be with, and that's how you know who this person is. This could be someone that the person you're with now used to be with as well. So something like very close to home. Someone you guys would know. Or somebody in your life knows personally. Is definitely the vibe that's coming through. The Sun is definitely, and look at how, see, in this card here, the clowns are supposed to be happy and lighthearted, but they're creepy. We're not gonna lie. Someone walking around in big floppy shoes and cringy, like, no, I'll never get it. Clowns, I don't business with them. I'm sorry. Like I'm not downright or outright terrified of them, but no, stay away from me with all that. You know, I don't like clowns at all. So there's something here about them coming off as being happy, but it's something sinister beneath it. They have a sunny, happy disposition, but it's not as it seems. There's something, you know, I'm hearing percolating, cooking beneath their exterior that they put off. And then we have Six of Wands. This could be someone who's successful, who seems like they have it all together, but they really don't. kind of people who are successful and happy and have everything they could ever want and they're still miserable. That's what this person's giving me as well. But this Knight card here being the anchor of the energy is like very, I don't know, eerie vibes. I'm hearing draining of energy. So this person is draining your energy, which makes sense because you can't sleep. And then you wake up in the morning with your energy so low, you may not even be able to defend yourself against whatever attacks they're sending your way. Or this could be someone you sleep next to at night. Yeah. Someone you sleep next to at night could be something coming through as well, is what I'm getting. Someone you let your guard down around. And they're really sending you evil eyes. So you could be more successful than them, which is why they're doing it. With the Six of Wands, success is coming through in both these cards, and they're right next to each other. So the Sun is because you're happy. And the most disgusting thing that I could ever think of, like there's a few disgusting things I could think of, but you being in a relationship with somebody and them not celebrating or being happy for your successes and happiness. Like they're mad that you're successful and having a good old time. Like that's weird. Am I the only one who thinks that's weird? I feel called to read from this in the book, so I'm gonna read that. I don't know why, but I just keep looking at it. It's unsettling. That's what the best word I can use. Now, when the time comes when you cannot grieve anymore and it is time to let go, release is the next step. This card may come to you when you need help moving forward or accepting an ending. It is time to move on, rise up, and release yourself from the past. Release represents the transition between letting go and moving on. It is that moment when we become aware that we can no longer hold on to the past or an event that cannot be altered. You may need to consider if your situation is blocked or impacted by something that needs to be released. Now, this could be saying there's someone in your life that needs to go, but the memory of them is sticking. You know those kinds of energies where we have friends and they're not who we used to know, they're a different person, or we have a lover and they're not the person we knew or fell in love with, but you're holding on, clinging to the memory of them. They no longer have your best interest at heart, but you're sticking beside them because you're being complacent, because there's history there, because there's memories, because there's love or what used to be love. And it's like it's harming you in the end because you're sleeping next to someone who's draining your energy and who's directly sending you evil eye every day because they're so close to you. And the rooster is waking up in the morning. And at nighttime, so you fall asleep next to them, you wake up next to them. They may be a parent, you may live with them, they may be a lover, they may be a father, you know what I mean? Father to your kids, someone you see in the morning, someone you see at night. You may work with this person. And because they have such access to your energy, they're able to send things your way all the time. And it's because you may feel the energy of them and you may feel they don't have your best interest at heart, but it's memories and history that's keeping you beholden to them and it's hurting you in the long run. You may be having dreams about them. And the person who's coming up in your dreams is the person who is doing you these things. And even your intuition or your subconscious is trying to tell you who this person is, but you're not listening, you know? But yeah, that's what I'm getting. Now I'm going to pull some cards for why are they jealous and or envious of you, this person. Yeah, someone you see in everyday life. Look at how we have this couple walking next to each other and we have one of them in red, one of them in black. They're no longer on the same wavelength. They're not going down the same road anymore. They're not partners. They're just people who are stuck in a relationship. Is the energy that I'm getting. Why is this person jealous and or envious of my group? Threes, please. My notes acting up. Like my notes been acting up. What is this? We have a King of Swords. And we have a Temperance. Why are they jealous and or envious of you? I'm hearing because of your network, because of the people you have in your life that are helping you, because the people who look up to you, because of your intelligence. You're very smart. And the King of Swords, also a teacher for me. Justice in reverse. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this person thinks they have some sort of claim over you. It's giving, look, we have the Moon. Something being kept hidden from you. I'm not taking all these cards. We have the High Priestess, Strength in reverse, 4 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Swords in reverse, and then we have Knight of Pentacles. So someone who's been your energy for a really long time.
If ye have faith and doubt not, ye shall not only do this which is done to the victory, but also, if ye shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, it shall be done.
Are you done? Thank you. Okay. Yes. There was something else. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I'm hearing Bella from Breaking Dawn, where she's like, you think you have some moronic wolfy claim over her, where he basically imprints on the baby and everybody thinks it's okay or it's cute and they're laughing to see how Bella will react. It's kind of like, it's not cute. It's very creepy. And it's funny because I brought this up the other day with my friend. Like, it's like a video going around of Titus Burgess. So he's like, you know, it still don't sit right with me what Jacob did to that baby. Like, there could have been another way. That kind of energy. Like, I think the whole thing about it was Jacob imprinting on the baby kind of protected or saved everyone, because the wolves could no longer fight the vampires. So him laying claim, or disgusting way of saying it, him imprinting on the baby stopped the war between the wolves and the vampires. Now, Titus is like, there had to have been another way, okay? And Bella, of course, we know in the movie, died and came back to life as a vampire. And when she's trying to practice, you know, holding the baby, Jacob's like, that's enough practice for today. And Bella's like, what's wrong? Like, what's the problem? And he's like, I just think, that's enough practice for today. We could try again tomorrow. And he's like, what? Now her vampire senses are tingling. She's like, okay, Jacob, what's the problem? What's up? And everybody's like, who's going to tell her? And they tell her that she imprinted, and the next scene is her throwing Jacob out the door, saying, you imprinted on my baby. You think you have some wolfy, moronic claim over her kind of vibe. This person thinks that they have some kind of claim over you, guys. Which is why, I don't know, look, there's something about that coming through. And it was so unethical. Sorry, excuse me. It was so unethical. Even in the books, in the movie, whatever. I don't know what Stephanie was thinking when she wrote that book, but it's like, she was a baby. She was a child. And Jacob was a grown-ass man. Or very close to it. What do you mean you're imprinting on a baby and it was okay? It was never okay. To the people who knew. Like, if you know, you know. Like, everyone brushed it over, thought it was all right, and then they ended up together early. Like, sure, anybody got time for all that? It was wrong. It was creepy. That kind of energy. Now, this could be a fatherly figure in your life. This could be someone who thinks they have moronic claim over you, and they're sending Eli your way because you may not be with them anymore, or maybe you still are with them. I don't know. But there's something here coming through about that. Like, someone who you may have been with when you were too young to understand the ramifications of being with someone so much older. Maybe something's come through about that. But a wolf moronic claim over her. The baby was a baby. You could have been a child or a baby, and this person has some claim over you. They think they do. A parent, a lover, things like that is coming through for sure. But why this person's jealous and envious of you is because you're definitely someone who maybe balances them out really well. They think that you're the perfect fit, honestly. You're the perfect fit to their life. You're very intelligent. They love the conversations that you guys may have together. They love your brains. Maybe you guys work together really well and you're the brains behind the operation. If you were to leave them, they would be nothing without you. That's what I'm hearing as well. So they're just like, but why send evil eye though? That's what is not making sense about these readings. Like, I understand the energy of what's coming through, but then maybe it's just like, I don't know, they're looking at you very heavily. I don't know. But it's like, why I send evil eye somebody's why? Maybe, like I said, people always don't know they're doing it. but they're watching you living a life without them, having a fun old time, that kind of vibe. And it's making them upset. And they're like sending evil your way because they're just like, look at her having fun and living life without me kind of energy. You know, maybe they're not purposely trying to prey on you or, you know, hurt you or harm you in any kind of way, but they are by what the energy they're bringing behind looking at you. I don't know how to explain it properly. I don't know how to explain it properly. But look at how this, yeah, you have a wolf you want to claim over. We have the wolf howling at the moon. And then we have justice in reverse. So this person may have thought you did an injustice to them, which is why they are sending evil eye. You guys were so good, and you may have left them, and that was the injustice. You abandoned them, that was the injustice. You think you're smarter than them, that was the injustice. I don't know, something like that. But the moon is probably, they don't even know they're doing it, because the moon is nighttime energy, it's dreams, intuition, it's things that are kept hidden in secret. And the night is that same kind of energy. So someone could be, like I said, they're inadvertently sending you evil eyes, someone you used to know you were attracted to. They feel they have a claim over you, and they don't want to release the memory of you. So they can't release you. They're always looking at your social media or checking in on you, or just holding you in their heart, in their mind, and always thinking about you. And saying that person's always going to be mine. Always mine. Mine. And they're just like, you know, sending those vibes your way. Not realizing they are. Howling at the moon, dreaming about you. They have this hold on you. And this kind of looks like she's dreaming it in a dream realm. So you may be dreaming about this person all the time. That's how you know who this person is. I think I mentioned that already. With the strength in reverse, why are they envious of you? Because you seem to be doing well without them. I don't know. This could be the person that doesn't like to see someone doing good without them. You know, they think that in order for people to be happy and fulfilled, that they have to be in their life. They think of themselves as sunshine and happiness, and you not needing them is like, you know, messing them up. With the Four of Swords in reverse, why are they jealous of you? I don't know. And this is more sleepy time, nighttime energy. And then we have the High Priestess, which is also sleepy time, moon, nighttime energy. And look, her face is turned away from this little ghouly, devilish monster here. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this person's like, they could be a little crazy. They could be a little off in the head. I'm hearing narcissistic as well, which is also still off in the head. There's something here about them being trapped and beholden to you, going crazy without you, which is why they're sending that energy your way. It may not be evil eye, but they're sending some kind of energy your way, you know? Someone you used to be so happy with, you used to wake up with, go to sleep next to, that kind of vibe. Yeah. They don't want to release, so they're holding you up. This is someone from your past who's holding you up, guys. Yeah. A lover, a father figure, something, someone you've known, someone you trusted, someone who may have betrayed you in some kind of way. Coming back to that whole evil villain from Big Hero 6, where he essentially chose the well-being of his daughter over the well-being of the kids he took so much time getting to learn. And I think his name was Callahan. Yeah, he was the villain. He was Callahan in the movie, and he ended up betraying them in the worst way, because it was because of him that Hero died, or his brother Takashi died, or Tadashi, one of them. I haven't watched the movie in a minute, so the names are not as clear. But yeah, there's something here about that coming through for you guys with this person. And I wonder if it was your group where I saw the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck when I started. I don't remember. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave the reading right there, guys. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. We'd love to have you. Remember, I'm doing a special for you guys for the month of October, $55, 30 minutes, up to 2 questions. The reading will be delivered just like this, a regular YouTube link, but only you can see it. If you have any inquiries or any more questions, you can always email me using my email in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you watch this reading. And as always, I will see gorgeous people in the next one. Bye.